This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News Take 2. I'm joined by Jack Catterall here in Manchester. Jack, a nice local one for yourself. How you doing?
Yeah, really good. Excited now. Bit of a different setup, having a public workout a week before the fight, but all is good. We're focused, we're ready, and enjoying it.
I have to ask you, Jack, with Regis Prograis, a lot of people might look at the Devin Haney fight and question what he's got left. What did you make of that performance? How dangerous of an opponent do you feel he still is?
Yeah, he's dangerous. He's a former two-time world champion with a lot of knockouts, so again, he's a phenomenal fighter, but I think he'll by his own admission, the last two performances probably haven't been his best, so his back's against the wall, so I'm expecting him to come and want to put on a performance. If he's got that motivation about becoming a three-time champion, the pressure's really on for him to perform. Likewise, I put that pressure on myself. I've looked at his last two fights, didn't think he looked the best, but I want to perform and I want to be dominant and I want to beat him to put myself in a better position.
Stylistically, people would look at this and think it's the best type of fight for you. With your style, I mean, he's obviously an aggressive come-forwards fighter. Do you feel like it's one which will really showcase your own ability?
I believe so. Regis is very tough, he'll come forward. I think his style sits perfectly with mine, so who knows, we'll only know next Saturday, but I've heard he's landed and he's in the room now, so I'm looking forward to it.
One thing that people will always kind of question and want to see from yourself is if maybe we'll see more of an aggressive Jack Catterall, if maybe we'll see that knockout at some point in these types of fights. Do you feel like a stoppage is within your reach next weekend?
Yeah, 100%. I think I hit hard enough to hurt my opponents. Josh hurt a few times in the last fight. Didn't manage to get the stoppage, but nonetheless I beat him up. So I know Regis's coach was speaking at the press conference about Regis being this super knockout artist, and that's all well and good. We can see it on BoxRec. We've watched him fights. He can punch. We know he poses that threat. I think he'll be surprised when he gets in the ring with me next Saturday.
Jack, just looking at what could be next, I know it's one fight at a time, but you've got the Liam Paro and Richardson Hitchins fight taking place later this year. Do you think that's the one which is most likely for you if you come through Regis Prograis and you want that world title shot? It's in-house matchroom fight. It's
an in-house fight, like you said, so you would expect so. I think the division's wide open to be had. I'll be keeping a close eye on that fight. I know I've got a big job next Saturday, but I love that Paro fight. Again, I expect him to beat Hitchins. I don't expect to be straightforward, but I would expect a victory, and I welcome that fight next year.
I know that you had actually previously asked for the Liam Paro fight. Is there any reason why maybe that one wasn't delivered for this bout?
I'm not aware of the reason. This fight got proposed. I'm told there wasn't an immediate shot at the world title, so I needed a fight, a big fight, a fight that I would get out for, and aside from the world champions, I believe Regis is that.
You've also got a former opponent of yours, Davies, facing Azim on Saturday night. What do you make of that?
I don't really know what to make of it. Azim's still building. It's kind of like, whether you're looking at O'Hara as a gatekeeper towards like a top domestic level. He got splattered in his last fight in about 30 seconds, so it's a funny one. Listen, I wish him all the best and stay fit and well.
Some fights I want to quickly get your thoughts on. The past weekend, Beterbiev, Bivol, how did you see it, Jack? Because everyone's giving different opinions.
You know what, I was scoring at the time and I think I'd give it Beterbiev by a round. Couldn't have argued a draw. I think there was one scorecard that was a bit shocking, but such a tremendous fight and a very close fight.
What do you think the difference was, in your opinion?
It's a difficult one. It's what you prefer, what you like. I've seen Beterbiev, he was chipping away constantly, give a few of the rounds away, but I think he finished strong as well.
Fabio Wardley with a devastating first round knockout of Fraser Clarke. What did you make of that?
Yeah, he really took it to him. First of all, I hope Fraser as well. It looked like quite a devastating injury to the side of his face. Fabio, again, congratulations, must be over the moon. So I certainly didn't expect it. Expected it to build into it maybe, but they certainly set off in round 13 and wow.
Jack, November 30th, Sonny Edwards, Yafai. Which side of the fence are you sitting on?
Interesting fight, I think. From what I've seen so far, I'd probably edge towards Sonny. Respect for both fighters for taking the fight. It's a big fight for British boxing. Fights that we're probably starved of a little bit, so big fights only, and that's another big fight. I'll be there supporting. Cameron, my stablemates, fighting on the same card. Buzzing for that fight.
When you look at, and everybody loves a domestic fight, you've had those with Josh Taylor, so you know how big they can be. Is there anybody else out there who you feel like at some point you could cross paths with? The obvious names are Dalton Smith and Azim.
Yeah, you've said it there. So Dalton's in a great position. I know he's got a fight coming up for the European title. He's hungry. He wants these big fights, and so do I. There's no reason in another 12, 18 months that me and Dalton can't fight.
All right, Jack, I appreciate your time. Good luck on next weekend.
Thank you very much.